Anne walked up to the door of Miss Wood's cottage. She rang the bell.
Let her in, Clive.
Look, is that boy with her?
No, why?
Because he saw me in the empty house, that's why.
You never told me that, Clive.
Anne rang the bell again. Clive opened the door.
Hello, Mr. Manning. Welcome to see Miss Wood.
Come in.
Suddenly, Anne saw Carter.
This is Mr. Carter. He's also come to see Miss Wood. This is Miss Mills. She's from the Hastings Times.
I think we've met before.
You're right. Now, where was it?
I was just telling my uncle, Mr. Carter, about Miss Wood. She's gone to London.
I see. Do you know when she's coming back?
Well, she should be gone a few days.
And I did say I want to talk over old times with her. I haven't seen her for so long.
Are you an archaeologist as well, Mr. Carter?
Oh, no. I'm just down in Hastings to do some fishing. You do any fishing, Miss Mills? I thought reporters were always fishing. For something or other.
Do you know where Miss Wood is?
You could try the Museum of Archaeology.
Yes, I will.
I have to telephone her soon about the dig. Have you a message for her?
I'll telephone her myself. Messages sometimes get lost, don't they, Mr. Carter?
Carter knew which messages Anne was talking about, but he did not try to stop her when she left the cottage.
Look, she knows. She knows everything.
Shut up, Clive. You didn't help by calling me uncle.
But you go to the police.
How can she? She's got no proof.
Anne ran down the steps. She found Billy by her car.
Billy!
I've been to Carter's boat to rescue a kitten, and I found... Oh, go on. I've been on Carter's boat, and I found a box full of gold things in his cabin.
Gold?
Yes.
Billy, the King's Dragon could be an arm ring made of gold.
What?
Did you see anything like that on the boat? Anything like a dragon?
No.
I think Miss Wood found it when she was digging at Battle. But I can't find her. Carter and Clive Manning are at her cottage. They say she's gone to London. But her bags are still there.
Shouldn't we go to the police?
I'm going to tell my editor everything. You keep an eye on the cottage. Telephone me if you see Miss Wood. If she goes anywhere, follow her.
Anne went off in her car. Billy ran up the steps to keep an eye on the cottage.
As soon as possible, yours sincerely, Jack Dunbar, the editor of the Hastings Times. Well, that should keep him quiet, Jane. I'll sign it as soon as it's ready.
Yes. You won't forget to phone the town clerk, will you?
No, I won't forget. A telephone call. That's all I wanted. 6 weeks ago, Anne should have spared just 2 minutes to telephone me to say where she was and what she was doing. It's a reporter's job. To let her editor know where she is. But Anne had her hands full. Billy had told her about the kitten. Where was the kitten? In the cabin. In the cabin of Carter's boat. Billy had rescued the kitten, but what did he find? A box. A box full of gold things.
Gold? I wonder if they're stolen.
Billy had found a box full of gold things. Where? On Carter's boat. Carter was definitely up to no good. But as it was, I'd still no idea what was going on.
A cup of tea, Mr. Dunbar?
Yes, please, Jane. Oh, hang on. I could do with a bite to eat as well.
Ooh. I'm a spook.
And I'm a spook too.
Put who in a spooky room? Who in a spooky room? Who says boom, boom, boom? Send you to the moon. Send you to the moon. Who says too soon, too soon?
Send ooh through the roof. Send ooh through the roof. Ooh says boom, boom, boom. Ask ooh to give you proof. Ask ooh to give you proof. Ooh says too soon, too soon.
Ooh, word watchers, that was all a bit spooky, wasn't it? But did you notice something about the words in that song? They all had this word bit in them. Yes, I know you've seen it before, but did you hear? This time it sounded different. It made the sound ooh, as in spook and room. Now, go on, you try out that ooh sound too. Now, here are some words you've seen before. Look and book. And do you see the same word bits there in the middle, but it's making a different sound? Listen carefully. Look. Spook. Can you hear the difference? So this is a word bit which looks the same, but can sound different in different words. Now, is it different when you say it? Read it. So, word watchers, don't forget, use your ears as well as your eyes.
Look, I'm a spook.
Put who in a spooky room? Who in a spooky room? Who says boom, boom, boom? Send you to the moon. Send you to the moon. Who says too soon, too soon?
Send ooh through the roof. Send ooh through the roof. Ooh says boom, boom, boom. Ask ooh to give you proof. Ask ooh to give you proof. Ooh says too soon, too soon.
couldn't make you jump. I wouldn't make you jump. Boom! I shouldn't have done that, should I? Sorry, word watchers.
Shh! My great-great-aunt is a bit deaf. That's why she has that ear trumpet. Auntie, shall I show you how I can hop? You're going to the shop? You can't, it's shut. Auntie, shall I show you how I skip? You're going on a ship? Well, goodbye then. And you don't need to shout, you know. So Great-aunt thinks I'm a shopper. And a shouter. Well, I'm none of those things. But I like reading, so I must be a reader. As the song says...
A person who reads newspapers is a reader, is a reader.
The people who teach the readers are teachers, are teachers.
When you know what I do, add a, makes do a doer.
When you know what I do, add a.
Oh, yes, when you know what I do, add a. I'm a word watcher, and you're all word watchers too.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Shh! I think Mr. Dunbar's coming back. Yes, everything's tidy. Bye.
No, no, Jane, I won't forget to ring the town clerk. But first, let's find out what happened next in the story. Well, there's Billy talking to Anne. Now, is everyone ready to read?
When Anne got back to the Hastings Times, she found a note on her desk. It was from me.
I want to see you, J. Dunbar.
Anne came to see me.
I've got a lot to tell you, Mr. Dunbar.
Where have you been?
I've been finding out about the King's Dragon. I know what it is.
And I don't want to know. I want you to be a good reporter. A reporter who reports back to her newspaper sometimes. A reporter who writes good copy. A reporter who lets her editor know where she is, not someone who runs all over Hastings looking for dragons.
I know I should have phoned in, but I had to talk to Miss Wood. And then I couldn't find her.
And if you have a story for me, go and write it down.
Yes, Mr. Dunbar.
And Anne,
Yes?
don't go off like that again.
No. I'm sorry.
So Anne wrote down what she'd found out so far.
They say that she has gone to London, but her bags are still there. Has Miss Wood found the King's dragon? Where is she? Where is the King's dragon?
I read Anne's story.
It won't do, Anne. There are very few facts. You have no proof. Now, I'll ask you a question. If Miss Wood did find this armory, why hasn't she told anyone?
I don't know, but I think.
You think. You think this, you think that, but you have very few facts. I want proof.
But
If you come in here with Miss Wood and the King's dragon, then you will have a story, and I'll print it.
What are we going to do now, Uncle?
We've got to find out if Miss Wood really has gone to London. Come on, Clive. Let's go and make a few phone calls.
Down in the old town, Clive and his uncle left the cottage, and Billy saw them go. Clive was the man he'd seen in the empty house. He saw them walk away. So did Miss Wood.